What's up guys, FLUFFYMONKEYBOY back here again for another Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro video. Today I'm doing a deck profile on my Shaddoll build. Now this is the first time I built this deck. I have had a look online to see a couple of builds. This one is the tribute summon version of the deck. You can do sort of heroic versions, you can do chaos versions, there's loads of different ones you can look at. This one I thought I'd just have a go at and see what it goes. I've had a couple of games. I posted one of the videos up live. It was against a stupid annoying burned dickhead guy, so yeah, I did win, but it was fucking irritating, let's be honest. So I will probably post up another video of me playing with this against an actual deck. But yeah, we'll just jump straight in guys, so you have to bear with me. I will read the effects because I am new to these, so links and sort of the way the effects bounce off each other, I'll get used to them. But yeah, we'll jump straight in guys. The first thing we run is 2 Shadow Falcons. You can run 3, but I'm only running 2 at the moment. It seems to work quite well with the consistency of this build. Obviously this guy, when you flip him from being face down, you target a Shadow Doll monster in your graveyard and set it in face down defense position. So what you do is you'd set this, flip it, and then special summon, say for instance your dragon, Shaddoll Dragon, and what he basically does is when he's flipped you can target one of your monsters cards and return it to the hand, or you could go for Lizard, flip and destroy, you know, one monster on the field, or then you've got obviously Hedgehog who destroys the spell and trap cards. Obviously these guys do have their secondary effects when they're discarded by a card effect to the graveyard. So obviously Falcon, you can special summon this card from your graveyard and face down defense position if it's discarded by a card effect to the graveyard. Lizard, you can send a Shaddoll card from your deck to your graveyard, so obviously you could flip, which one is it? Flip on, you could obviously flip him, get his effect, set him face down, or for instance if he's, you know, which one was it? Was it this one? God damn it. No, what you'd basically, you could get Beast. So if you've got Beast for instance set face down, he's a level 5 so you'd have to tribute, but obviously you could flip Falcon, get his effect and then tribute him. But Beast, basically you flip him, you draw 2 cards and then discard one. So if you draw him, discard it, and then you get the effect off, if that makes sense. If not, screw you. But yeah, this guy, if you discard this guy, like for instance off Mathematician, you know, you send one to the graveyard. Shaddoll Dragon, basically target a spell or trap card on the field, destroy that card. That is his secondary effect. The first effect is you can target one card your opponent controls, return that to hand obviously. And Hedgehog, his flip effect was destroy a spell and trap card. Oh no, add a spell and trap card, sorry, from your deck of your hand. So obviously you'd go for Shaddoll Fusion or the well, it's called Shaddoll Roots on here. I can't remember, I don't know the actual name of it, but it's Shaddoll Roots on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro. That was Hedgehog. You can add one Shaddoll monster from your deck to your hand, except Shaddoll Hedgehog, obviously. So we run 2 Falcons, 2 Lizards, 3 Dragons, 3 Shaddoll Beasts. At the moment I might drop that down to 2, and 3 Hedgehogs. That's it for the Shaddoll monsters. The next one we run is 3 Mathematicians. Now there are some people that run Armageddon Knight. It's generally choice. I prefer Mathematician, because obviously when he's normal summon you can send a level 4 alone monster from your deck to the graveyard. Obviously a lot of the Shaddoll monsters, as I've just said, get their effects when they're discarded to the graveyard, so he is worth running. Obviously when he's destroyed by one sent to graveyard you get to draw a card, so that's a plus and a plus for you with this. Run 3 of those guys. Obviously he's a level 3, so you could get Falcon and then go into Armades, who is pretty boss, but we'll go over the extra deck in a bit. Next one, I run Felice the Light Swarm Archer. Only one of these guys. As I said, this is the tribute build, but this one cannot be normal summon or set. When this card is sent from the deck to the graveyard by a monster effect, special summon this card from your graveyard, and you can tribute this card, then target one monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, then obviously because it's Light Swarm you mill the top 3 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Now, this is good in a few ways. One, because you can get him off Mathematician. I believe you send a level 4 or lower, so you can get it off Mathematician, special summon it, and then tribute him, destroy a monster on your opponent's side of the field, then, you know, mill the top 3 cards. If you mill 3 Shaddolls, you're going to get 3 effects off in one go, yeah? So it's pretty fucking good, yeah? You could end up maybe popping a back row, adding one to your hand, or even, I don't know, even setting one in face down position. So you're going to have a few good effects there. Obviously, if you get your fusion as well, you're pretty much sorted if you get 2 of these in this. Next one I run is 2 Majesty Fiends. Obviously cannot be normal summoned, but monster effects cannot be negated. It's a tribute summon deck, so he is going to be tribute summoned at some point, you know. 2 of those, pretty good, and he's a level 2/4 beach stick, which runs over a lot of things nowadays. And obviously now, because I'm running 4 lights and no 3 lights, and I'm running darks, I've got BLS in there as well, Blackluster Soldier Envoy at the beginning. We should know what this guy does. Next I'm running obviously Foolish Burial, because these guys get their effects, as I said, the Shaddolls, and a Lure, just to get through some of those awkward draws. Forbidden Lance, because obviously you want to keep some things alive in your extra deck and stuff. Again, we'll go over that later. Next one, Breakthrough Skills. No, actually, hang on. I went to Forbidden Lance there. We'll keep going. Monarch Stormforth. This is why I'm running the Tribute build, because obviously this card is pretty cool. Once per turn, once during this turn, if you would tribute summon a monster, you can tribute 1 monster your opponent controls as one of the tributes. So basically what you do is you would go to tribute summon Majesty's Fiend and then quick play this, your Monarch Stormforth, and basically tribute their monster instead. Then you've got a 2/4 beater on the field and their monster is gone. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously you've got Shaddoll Fusion, similar to Instant Fusion and Polymerized, Instant Fusion or whatever it is. Activate 1 per turn. Select 1 Shaddoll Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or your side of the field. You know, you fusion summon them and boom, you've got yourself a big beach stick on the field. Vanity's Emptiness. Neither player can special summon monsters. Destroy this card when this card is sent from the field to the deck or to the graveyard. Okay, obviously that's good because a lot of people do special summon at the moment, so it's good for setting up your plays. This is called Shaddoll Roots. I can't remember what it's called properly, but basically what this does is it's a trap card. You set it, you special summon it, and it's a, you know, it's a target for your fusion, for your Shaddoll Fusion. You can use it as a tribute. This card for any one attribute fusion material monster listed as a Shaddoll Fusion monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can target 1 Shaddoll spell or trap card in your graveyard except Shaddoll Roots and add that target to your hand. So basically what you can do is you play your fusion, select this and another one of your Shaddolls, and then basically send them off and then activate his effect and get your Shaddoll Fusion back for the next turn. Yeah, so it's like a recycling thing, which is pretty cool. The next one, this took me a while to find because it wasn't under the actual name. This is Fallen Shadow, it's called, or Facing the Shadows. Basically what this does is send 1 Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard, then you can change any number of face down defense position Shaddoll monsters you control to face up defense position. Now this is good for 1, if you set your monsters, your Shaddoll, this turn, and you send one of them to the graveyard. Basically you could set Falcon, send Dragon to the graveyard, destroy one of their back rows, and then obviously this will flip your Falcon and you get Falcon's effect, which you can target 1 monster in your graveyard except Shaddoll Falcon and special summon it, so you get this back to your side of the field. Yeah, and then obviously you can go into a level 6, which, you know, got your Guardian, HTS I can't pronounce his name, Semuth. Okay, but yeah, so that's what that's in there for, guys. It's pretty good. Breakthrough skill, obviously I run 2 of these. The breakthrough skills are good in this format. 1 CD, 1 bottomless, 1 TT and 1 solemn warning. They're just the standard staples, I'd say. You can run MSTs in here. I haven't done my extras, well, my side deck yet, but you can run Malevolent Catastrophes and stuff like that in your side deck. It's up to you, it's preference. But we'll move on to the extra deck swiftly, guys. I run only 4 Exeges, 1 Excision Knight, 1 Level Chain, 1 well, it's called Castle the Avian Sky Blaster, and 1 101 Honor Arc, obviously. Leo, because you can go into Leo level 10. I'll let you work that one out yourself, guys. It is possible to do it though. Arcanite Magician, 1 Black Rose Dragon, 1 HTS Simuth, 1 Goyo Guardian, obviously, because he's really good this format, or he can be. 1 Armades, and obviously the Shaddoll fusions, which we've got El Shaddoll Midrash. He's also called Windra or Windar. Must be fusion summoned, cannot be destroyed by your opponent's card effects. Neither player can special summon more than once per turn while this card is face up on the field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you could target 1 Shadow spell trap card in your graveyard and add that card to your hand. Now basically this card is very underrated because, you know, a lot of people don't run this, but you know, it's hard to get rid of. He's a 2/2 beater, and obviously when he's gone, if they do manage to get rid of him, you can just get your fusion back and get him back straight away. That's why I own 3 of him. And then obviously the main important guys, you know, El Shaddoll Nephilim, basically must be fusion summoned again. If this card is special summoned, you can send 1 Shaddoll card from your deck to the graveyard. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles a special summon the monster, destroy that monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can target 1 Shaddoll spell or trap card in your graveyard and add that to your hand again. You can recycle your fusion and get it out next turn, and you also get the bonus of 1 of the effects of your Shaddoll monsters from sending them to the graveyard, which is brilliant. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This is my Shaddoll deck. Please don't be afraid to comment down below any suggestions you have for me to tweak this, or any other builds that you've done with your Shaddolls that I can try out. And thank you very much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and the Facebook link is in the description. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, and I'll see you next time.